Okay, hello everyone. A very good evening to all. So, I hope every one of you had your breakfast and lunch for the day. If so, in the next few minutes, I'll be making you to rethink on the disaster that you have caused to your own body in the form of food. But fear not, because today I'll be sharing with you a secret for better health, something that has been around for centuries, but it is often overlooked in our modern diet. I'm talking about a hidden gem of our diet, which is nothing but fermented food products. So, some of you might be wondering, what exactly are these fermented food products? And why are they given so much significance these days? Okay, let's kick things off by exploring what exactly these fermented food products first. So, if I'm to explain fermentation in simple terms, you can imagine it as a process that transforms everyday ingredients into nutrition-packed powerhouses and turn them into extraordinary elixirs, and that also through the magic of microorganisms like bacteria and fungi, which we often refer to as the bad guys. So, fermented food products are a part of the culinary tradition which has been cherished for centuries. But the difference is that these ancient culinary traditions are not only a delight to our taste buds, but they also hold the key in surcharging the long-lost brother of our brain. Well, who is this long-lost brother of our brain? Our gut, which we often refer to as our second brain. So these fermented food products, by surcharging our gut, boost our immune system. So, I know, too much information, a little bit complicated. Let's break it down into something simple. So, picture your gut as a busy metropolitan city within you, just like our Colombo city. But instead of people, imagine a very large population of microorganisms, which we can collectively call as the gut microbiota. So, now how are the fermented food products coming into this picture? Well, imagine fermented food products like those luxurious Ferrari cars that brings in the VIPs of our city. So who are the VIPs? Probiotics. So these probiotics are basically the good friendly bacteria who are like those peacemakers who maintain harmony within our gut. Now definitely you might be wondering, why on earth are we inviting these VIPs all of a sudden to our city? Well, your gut isn't just your digestive headquarters, but most importantly, it is the command-in-chief of your immune system, almost like an army colonel, because it accounts for more than 70% of your immune cells, which is almost like having a well-armed fortress within you, ready to protect you from invaders. But the exact science behind it is that your immune system relies on these probiotics to distinguish between friends and foes. So, fermented food products with their probiotics and prebiotics train your immune cells to be like those effective bouncers who let only the right guests in while keeping out all the troublemakers. But here's where the plot thickens. Your gut can go really crazy sometimes. Poor gut health is often the villain of our story, which can be triggered by factors like unhealthy diet, stress, misuse of antibiotics, and living a sedentary lifestyle. It's almost like a superhero that we had is suddenly turning into a supervillain. A scientific study which was published in Nutrition Journal claimed that our modern dietary practices could prevent us from being nutrient deficient, but it could also lead to consequences like increased inflammation, weakened immune system, and could even increase your risk of getting allergies and autoimmune diseases. But don't worry. The fact is that if we are having a villain, then obviously we should have a hero, right? So let me introduce you to the hero of our story, the Avengers of our gut world, which is nature's medicine, fermented food products again. So these probiotic-rich delights heal your damaged immune system boost your energy levels, and help you lead a healthy, happy life, both physically and mentally. So, if you're having a healthy gut, it means that you have a strong defense against diseases and infections. So, now there are compelling evidences for the incredible health benefits of fermented food products. So, before we go ahead and explore all those fermented food products, let me ask you a simple question. Would you like to have layers of suspenses in your food? Well, who doesn't? Everybody likes surprises, especially when it comes to their food. So, and that would be the first dish of the day, and that would be kimchi. So, kimchi is basically a food which was influenced to the world by the Korean culture. So, if you have ever binge-watched any of the Korean dramas, you must have seen so many incredible layers of love triangles, unexpected alliances, and plot twists. Just like K-dramas, kimchi also have many layers of suspenses. Layers of cabbages, layers of radishes, and the next layer you might even not know. This makes kimchi not just a food, but a Korean emotion. Kimchi is just like the rock star among the Korean side dishes, which is packed with probiotics. And these probiotics are like the fairy godmother in Cinderella, who could fulfill your wish of getting that clear, wrinkle-free, glowing skin, complexion, naturally. And this is one of the main reasons why Koreans usually consume kimchi with almost every meal. But wait, there's more. It doesn't just stop with kimchi. Fermented food products are changing the game worldwide. Take kombucha for instance. The Chinese call it the elixir of life. It's a fizzy fermented tea which is made by combining sweet tea with SCOBY, which is the symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. SCOBY seems to be a little bit scary, I get it. But actually, it looks like a jelly. So, SCOBY makes kombucha rich in probiotics and antioxidants, which makes it an excellent choice for digestive health and detoxification. But the best part is, it could even regulate your mood. So next time, when you're having this rough, dull day, enjoy a drink of happiness from every sip of kombucha. Okay. Kimchi, kombucha, let's look into a simple fermented food. How about yogurt? Yes. So would you believe me if I said a cup of yogurt a day could reduce the prevalence of certain types of cancer? Yes. A scientific study which was published in Frontiers in Nutrition claimed that the consumption of yogurt showed significant decrease in colorectal cancer in Europe and Africa. Incredible, isn't it? Simple things can always do so much wonders in our lives. But this wonder is not just about our physical health. So your gut plays a remarkable role when it comes to regulating your mood, energy levels, and your overall well-being. And whenever you consume these vibrant probiotics present in fermented food products, it's almost like giving a high five to your second brain, which leads to not just physical but also mental wellness too. A journal from the Royal Society of Chemistry published that they claimed that red mold rice, which is a frequent ingredient in Asian cuisine, has shown neuroprotective effects. So that could be used in the development of new Parkinson's disease therapy. So whether it's kimchi, kefir, or yogurt, these fermented delights have so much to offer. They are not just delicious, but they are powerhouses of nutrition and well-being. All right, let's shift our topic to our motherland, Sri Lanka. Did you know that most of the traditional foods consumed by our forefathers in Sri Lanka that we big heads thought to be unhealthy were actually fermented food products? Trust me, this would be eye-opening. Foods like hoppers, also called as appam, idli, dosa, vada, are all fermented food products. And they are good sources of dietary carbohydrates, fibers, and proteins that can enhance your nutritional profile. And let's not forget jardy fish and moldy fish, which are rich in probiotics, omega-3 fatty acids, and all essential amino acids. So, it's just a few examples that I've shared with you, but it almost looks like we Sri Lankans are having a culinary treasure trove with us. But the question is, what have we actually done with this treasure? Okay, look into the statistics provided by WHO regarding the leading causes of death in Sri Lanka in the year 2009 and a decade later 2019. These statistics would clearly show to what extent have we used this treasure. As you can see, there has been a significant surge in the mortality rate due to heart diseases, COPD, diabetes and Alzheimer's in the year 2019 when we compare it with 2009. Would you believe me if I said one of the major reasons behind these statistics is poor gut health associated with unhealthy dietary practices and sedentary lifestyle? Yes. As I mentioned earlier, a healthier gut means you have a strong defense against infections and diseases. However, due to a lack of knowledge and awareness regarding these fermented delights, we have missed so many opportunities to rectify our mistakes, which has led to these statistics. In the world, where we often look for quick fixes and magic pills, these fermented delights are the best solutions for all our disease and infections. And the ancient wisdom of our ancestors knew the value of fermentation. They utilized it so well that they lived a healthy and a long life. So it's our time to rekindle that knowledge. By incorporating these fermented foods into our diet, we have a real chance to take charge of our health from inside out. Remember, the choices that you make every day shapes your health, starting from what you put on your plate. So, I encourage each one of you who are present here today to take a step towards a healthier you, starting with what you put on your plate. And I would say, fermented food products might just be the secret ingredient for a healthy, happy life. So, say cheers for the best brew. Thank you.